Okay, this is video 5 MCAT achieved level questions. I can't keep track of all the numbers I used in the previous video. So shall I start from fresh from question number 1? This is my question number 1, 2 and 3. Okay, right. Let's have some boxes. This is for question 1. A rectangle has an area x squared plus 4x minus 12. Pretty weird kind of area. What are the lengths of the sides in terms of x of all the values? So they are asking us to find out, let's call it A and B. Okay, so A times B is the area. So basically they are asking us to factorize those. So basically factorizing is when we sort of get to a rectangle, and if we multiply the length times width, that gives you the area. So they are asking us to work out this for this quadratic. By now possibly most of the people know it's going to be, these are going to be the first term, and if I go positive 6 and negative 2, 6 minus 2 should give you 4, so that equates to the middle term, middle number, the coefficient, which is sitting in front of x value. And if I multiply 6 times negative 2, that gives you negative 12. So now the question is, which one is the length? This would be the length, and this would be the width of the rectangle. Let's move to number 2 question. Once again, this is straightforward. I don't think you will come across this sort of question in MCAT. They are not going to be straight and simple indication that what you need to do for your skill. But let me go through it quickly. Okay, I took a pause and thought about this cross method, I call it cross, and I went for the 2 factors which will multiply to 3x squared. So I put it right over there. This is what we have been learning. And if we go for 2 and 3, 2 times 3, that is not going to give you negative values. So you got to do a little bit of thinking. And now this will amount to 3 times negative 3 will negative 9x, and this will give you, if I multiply along that diagonal, and that will give you negative 2x, and if we add them together, that will give you negative 11x, which equates to this middle term. So the factorized version is going to be 3x minus 2 That's the way. And x minus 3. There will be lots of variation. Different teachers will teach it in different way. This is what I have been trying to teach this particular year. If you don't like it, just choose whatever suits you. Okay, took a pause and cleared the whiteboard. Back with question number 3, still the same video. So I'm going to solve question 3. The area of a rectangle is x squared minus x minus 2. If one side of the has length x plus 1, this is x plus 1 meters, give the second one, right? Now if you factorize, that's the skill, factorize, okay, put them within 2 brackets, and if I go for x and x, that will multiply to x squared. Now what I can do, I investigate, I looked at that sign. This tells me this is -1. So if I go for -2 and +1 in the other bracket, so x minus 2 times x plus 1, that will give that expression back. Now one of the sides was x plus 1, which is this one, so the other side, which will be shorter one, of the rectangle is x minus 2. That's the answer. Okay, let me see if I can accommodate in this video all this problem. Question number 4 is area of a rectangle is 3x squared plus 2x minus 40. State the length and width. Okay, so factorize. Or shall I leave it with you? So go for cross method and try it. I'll leave it to you. Question 5 is solving. See that these are factorization. These are expressions work, and this is to do with equations. What makes it equation? There is an equal sign in between. So first thing you got to do is factorize unfactorized side, which is factorize x squared plus 2x minus 8, and that gives you x plus 4 times x minus 2, and that is going to work, which is should be equal to 0. See that these are equations and answers are either x equals -4 or x equals 2. Someone asked me, how can you have two answers? Well, either the solution, either x can be equal to -4 or x equals 2. And to understand how it looks like in the reality, in the graphical format, we got to understand a little bit of graph, which will possibly we'll do it later. Okay, now question 6 is quite tricky for the beginners, y equals, it's a function is given, x plus 3. So x coordinates are points where the graph cuts the x-axis. So if you draw it on a graphical sort of interface, you'll see the graph will be cutting. This is the x-axis, which is the floor level, will be cutting in somewhere over there, -3, and the graph will look like this. And so what they are asking you, what is the y value over there? 0. So they are asking you to solve x times x plus 3 equals 0. And once you put the right hand side equal to 0, you should be able to solve it. We know one of the solutions, either x equals -3, or now people might wonder what could be the answer to the other one. If you have a lonely ranger over there, x with not added any number, that means x plus 0. So another answer will be, or it could be 0. And if you understand the graphical interface, that is this solution, and the other one is this. I think I'll stop there because you should be able to solve these three on your own. These are quadratic equations, and harder quadratics because the coefficient in front of x squared is 2. The coefficient in front of x squared is 3, and this one, the coefficient is 10. So you should be able to do that using your method or the cross method. If you want to learn other methods, you got to see me later on. Thank you.